Vladimir, back-to-back victories for you after a difficult first-round accident, one might say. Tell us a bit about this game. Did he surprise you, Gregory, with this move C4, this plan?
No, Gregory
Very
surprised
aggressive.
me with E5 already, because as far as I know, he had never played this move before. At least I did not find any games. So Panov, I saw the Panov and some knight D2 stuff. So E5, I mean, of course, I knew this C4 move, but I used to play this myself, but after H4. First H4, H5, C4, there is such.
Yeah.
And this, I mean, somewhere around here, I'm not, for example, D takes C4, I decided to take, I was not, familiar with this position very well. And so many possibilities here, so I was just consuming my time here.
I think that was the right choice, and perhaps he wasn't as familiar with it either, because knight G3 is the main
you know
line.
what I wanted to do after knight G3, and that's why I spent a lot of time. I wanted to gamble with B5 here.
B5, okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is correct, because there is A4, of course, but somehow I thought that here before, knight C4, I take on E4, and knight F5. I think it is interesting. White definitely has compensation, but okay, it's interesting at least, yeah. And already,
this has been played, by the way, so it wasn't a full gamble. This is serious
it's possible,
stuff.
yeah. Only that, of course, after I had consumed this time, I decided, okay, it at least worth trying this.
And you guys went into this line. It felt like this game
there
is
was knight
petering out
D4.
into some sort of a draw.
There
right?
was intermediate knight d4 instead of c takes d3. So everywhere some possibilities. Knight d4, and here also I was not sure knight d4. Here there are some crazy lines with bishop e3 instead of castles. Knight c2 check, king goes somewhere. I couldn't, maybe d2, yeah. And then if takes on a1. Here minimum even e6 possible, but I don't know. Again, very complicated. So I decided to avoid this. But I mean, difficult to understand what is going on. Yeah,
and this was the critical moment. You guys went into this endgame.
Yeah, knight takes b6. That was possible actually here after king e6. Yeah, knight takes b6
way to pull
and
the
draw.
brakes,
Yeah.
yeah.
But somehow I played king e6. Only of course knight d4. Otherwise I would have played. But still it's equal. I mean,
Yeah.
it should be equal. Yeah. So yeah, king e6. At least if white does not find knight takes b6, then he's already in trouble, I believe.
And
Because
that's
of the
exactly
e5
what
pawn.
happened.
Yeah, f4. Yeah, and here, okay, rook d8. Maybe knight d4 is also strong. I think. Yeah, knight d4.
Rook d8 by far the best move.
Best, yeah, maybe,
by far the
maybe.
best move. And this endgame is just completely losing. I think the engine is saying something like -3 close to it.
No, yeah, of course not, because white loses a pawn.
Yes.
And so the mistake, white's mistake came when it was completely equal. Once we got this position, and then knight f4 was not best probably. Yeah?
Instead of taking on b6,
knight b6,
knight takes b6.
yeah,
That was
also
his
knight
chance.
f4 maybe. Yeah, not necessary at all. Knight f4 move.
Which point?
Before. With yeah, here
Yes.
I mean many moves possible.
Maybe b4.
Yeah, any move. Rook d1, maybe rook e1, king c2. Also, I thought just bringing king, just everywhere equal.
Still, yeah, a big victory for you against one of your rivals in this tournament who was doing quite well before this one, Gregory Kaidanov. Congratulations, big one. Tell us a bit about this tournament. What does it mean to you? This is only your second appearance.
It's very pleasant and very good organization here. It's not very common way in the US. So it's
You usually play 2 rounds a day.
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
open
No, this is
tournaments.
because I wanted actually to warm up before this tournament to play. I was considering playing in Las Vegas, but then just twice a day it's something already very difficult to do, and then I skipped this. But here, no, here I mean everything is brilliant organization, everything, and. The only thing that you should be considerate of your own play, and this is what I actually failed to do in the first round. It's in general, it's life is not fun when you are blundering, and I was blundering something in a row, some 3 times in a row in that first game. I blundered, but this is what happens when you are out of practice. My last tournament before this one I played in August last year, in Dubai Open. Yeah, it's too much.
That's a long break. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very long break. Even though I did some job. I mean, on
And
chess
you coach a lot, right?
Yeah, I
Vladimir?
coach, and I also work. I mean, I always analyze, almost maybe every day I analyze something. But still, playing is completely different. Yeah, you get out of form, and After that, difficult. Today
Is
also.
it about the cadence of your moves? Is it about the decision making? What do you feel is the most?
I believe everything. Calculation also. I mean, you saw today. I mean, you should not consume such much time in the opening, only because somehow you don't feel immediately what is going on. Yeah, calculations, everything, assessment also. I mean, everything. Like it's difficult to do once you are when you play like. Then you, of course, it's like very easy. Normally, you should play by hand, yeah, not by. Whenever every move, because you can then think about every single move is difficult.
It's too labored. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, any questions for Vladimir?
No, just our congratulations, Vladimir. Keep up
Thank
the good
you.
work.
Can I have actually one question, Vladimir? So you were talking about first round that you lost because you blundered. You have so many titles, you won so many championships in your life. So I have a question, like what do you recommend players? You talked about having a lot of students. What are the best practices to do when you lose your first round to get back to the tournament? Because you did, you have 2 out of 3, so you won the next 2 rounds.
I don't know what to say here. Yeah, I mean, definitely losing should not affect your play in general and other rounds like second round, third round. Because you should forget, if it is possible, immediately about that. Of course, happens. Yeah, some accidents happen, and it's normal. It's not like it was not foreseen. So I thought that maybe in the beginning it could be some problems. This is what you get. This is what out of practice, of course. So it should not affect you, and just trying to keep your pace and playing. Yeah, this is how I deal with the situation. Yeah?
Perfect. Thank you so much. That's a good advice because I tend to lose first rounds. So I'll make sure I do.
How to bounce back
Yeah.
after a first round loss. Good luck, Vladimir. Just saying that Zoe